Oh, Angela was like so shady about the twins. Like that was so weird. Like how one of the twins just came up and was like, "Hey, how was your guys' day?"
It sounded kind of phony how she said that to them. Like, how was your day?
Well, I feel like
personally,
I feel like she's not a social person, so it's probably hard for her to be social. So maybe she was kind of like acting like, "Hey, how are you? How was your day?" Because it's hard for her to be nice.
maybe I think
to
they
people.
even said they're not social.
Yeah, well, they only have one friend. But I thought Angela was so weird. Like, she was so extra to me. Like, when that was happening.
But she was, I think production egged her. I think it was all production telling her, you need to, we're going to make you the star, kick her out.
They totally could have.
I think so.
However, I just think it was so weird how she went about it. Like, she looked stupid for somebody who was so interested in how she looked. She looked stupid.
Yeah, personally, and also with the twin girls.
She was so extra.
The twin girls, like, I don't know, dude.
And then when Asia was like, we're going to trade you for someone more fun, I actually, like, really, I was like, you know, I feel like that's a true thing, because I feel like Kat in the last season was so boring. Like, I wanted them to get someone new. And with the twins, I really didn't like them, but I actually really liked them when they were, like, leaving. I was like, no, I kind of want them to go, because they were super boring. But I kind of realized, like, oh, wow, they're just, like, really real, you know? So,
like, just normal people.
Just wanna, like,
you know why they probably got kicked out of the house? Why it went down so...
fun.
Not only not fun, they thought they were better than everyone. You can't walk around a house acting like we're the pretty ones.
And we're better
the only twins. We're better. Because people don't like that. They're not going to like you, and that's why the girls kicked them out. So as much as they were, like pretty, they had great bodies, like... They didn't kiss ass to the other girls, which was a problem. And then when the girls said they're leaving, they fucking just were like, oh, we're better than everyone. We're not going to stoop to their level. So we're just going to leave, like, respectfully, which I respect.
Did they show that they didn't stoop to anybody's level?
No, like, dude. I love that. I love their maturity. They're just not, they don't belong in the bad girls club.
Yeah. And then
I don't even know if they went to the reunion.
The girls,
if they did, I can't remember.
The girls just, like, fighting with each other when they were leaving was so stupid, you know? It's like, you see someone leaving, you see someone packing your bags, and you're going to attack them. Like, how weak do you look? Like, how weak do you look? Also, I want to point out that didn't Natalie do that to Flo when Flo was leaving?
Water balloons.
Like, they water balloons Flo.
But the girls didn't go to the store like, oh, she's going home today. Let's go pick up water balloons. Let's fill them up in a bucket, and then let's throw them at Flo when she's leaving. Production. Okay. Another case of production. Yeah. It's like the throwing the mattresses in the pool.
And like, come on. The girls playing hide and go seek. Like, I thought that was fun. Like, I like that they show them, you know, doing, like, actual things, not just,
like fun stuff.
Yeah, not just, like, hurting each other.
Yeah, because they had to show fun after the girls left. They had to make them look fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think all production. I've been on too many of these shows, like, where it's like production, whale, production.
Yeah. Christina and Angela fighting when they were in counseling. That was really, I felt real sad. But what were they talking about? Because they bleeped everything out.
They bleeped everything out. I don't know what their fight was about. I think what happened is one girl, the older girl, Angela, went with the dad, right? Or the mom? She went with one parent. The younger one stayed with the other parent.
Angela went with the mom, and Christina stayed with the dad.
This just shows how much parents can fuck up their kids. Like, the parents leaving and the way they separated, and they separated the kids. And it sounds like they didn't have a great relationship growing up, probably because they were each with one parent.
Well, she said, in the beginning, they said that they hadn't seen each other for like 2 years or something at one point. And this is the only time they've lived together since they were really young. And
they're perfect for the bad girls.
In the very beginning, Angela said that the dad, like, had put hands on her, and then the sister, like, had stayed with the dad. But I mean, why, if your fucking dad had put hands on your sister, why would you want to stay with her? And then why would the mom? I feel like if
she allow it?
If the dad was so bad, why would the mom allow Christina to stay there?
It's a little weird.
It's a little weird. Like, we don't know the whole story.
There's something missing. Maybe he grabbed the child and pushed her to the side so she didn't get hit by the mom. Who knows?
Yeah, and I feel like they're, like, really making the dad out to be this, like, horrible person where we don't know his story.
Personally, I would love to just see them talk about it without a cuss word. So we can understand.
No, it wasn't cussing.
Bleep, 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 bleep.
That wasn't cussing.
Oh, it wasn't? What was it?
They were talking about the dad, and they were talking about what happened with the dad. So they were bleeping it out because, you know, like, because they can't talk about the dad legally.
Why can't they legally talk about the dad?
Because the dad's not there. The dad didn't, like, sign to be on the show. So they said his name, and then they were saying what he did, but they were bleeping it out because it's all hearsay, you know? you can't like go on a TV show.
Especially when two daughters are completely disagreeing about it.
You can't go on a TV show and say like, oh, my dad punched me in the face, because they don't know if the dad punched him, you know. So she could have said like, oh, you know, Frank punched me in the face, and they can't let that be. That's why they were bleeping it.
Maybe they're not brother and sister. Maybe they're not sisters.
No, they are sisters. Look at their faces. They look like so similar.
Okay.
Okay, and then Christina making the brownies.
It's gonna rain in Hawaii.
Okay, when Olivia was telling the other girls she didn't have cancer, I thought that was so it was so
Angela
weird.
was closer to her mom.
Asia was so right. How Asia was like,
oh, I miss this.
you know, you'd be jumping up and down. You'd be so happy if like you found out you didn't have cancer. And she was just like, okay. So I thought I had cancer, but I don't.
It was weird how production pulled her aside, told her she didn't have cancer,
like,
and then she was just so simple and just, oh, you want me to go tell the girls? Okay, and I got to tell them this? Okay. She just kind of was like a robot, kind of. It felt very robotic.
Like, is it because you're a liar and it just came out? Like, I don't know. It was just so weird. It was like...
I personally just feel like... Olivia and Dime have some weird shit going on the show where shit could be very robotic because they're living in this different type of universe and they have to keep this universe going.
Everything that Olivia says is a lie. I feel like Olivia has some kind of lying disorder.
You don't feel like Dime's lying?
I feel like Diamond's lying too.
So both the sisters are lying.
Because I definitely do not think they're sisters. I definitely think they were lovers. We talked about that on camera. We both think that. But
yeah, the way they're dancing.
But Olivia has been saying, like, she's been so extra about telling her life story, where Dime hasn't said anything other than the fact that they are sisters, which I do not think is true. But she hasn't said, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like Dime, I don't know.
I just feel like Dime and Olivia have
Olivia got Dime into this situation.
Okay, I feel like it's the opposite. I feel like Dime got Olivia into it.
I don't know. Okay, so overall, last reviews or anything, is there anything that you think is going to happen like next time as a...
Yeah, I feel like 2 more girls are going home.
Really?
Probably.
Which girls do you think are going to go home?
It could be... Who's boring me? I don't know.
Okay, so I feel... I mean, there was like a big fight that looked like...
How many girls are in the house now? 8?
No, there
were 6.
8, so now there's 6.
There's only 6 girls. No, we're going to get 2 new girls and then 2 are going home.
Okay, so...
So how it has to happen.
Who do you think is going to go home?
Oh, fuck.
I like all the girls right now. I hope none of them go home.
Yeah, I like all the girls too. I find them really interesting.
Okay, and then it showed Angela, and she was like, I don't want to go out as a bully. Yet again, showing that she's so concerned with how the TV,
is showing her.
Yeah, with how the TV is showing her.
Puppy's hungry.
All right, so...
Hold on, I'm not done. I have notes.
Oh.
Mine are wet. I dropped them in the pool. Must have had too much beer. Yeah, the twins' bodies, I love them. Somebody's a solid 6 to 8. Those are the twins.
Like a 3.
Dave's a solid. Oh, yeah, I think I've talked about everything. Let me see. Oh, Laura's fucking sexy. I don't think she's a real therapist.
Laura looks high.
She's so hot, though.
Laura looks like she just, smoked
And production hired her. So production, they use this shit to get drama out. Yeah, they'd maybe like to help some of the girls with real issues if any of production has a heart. But I doubt it. They just want drama. I didn't have production on my season. That's new. New drama. Oh, I really liked how Christina and Angela at bedtime, how they were talking about their next meeting with the life coach, how they were it's kind of like they were working things out while they were sleeping. Neither one of their eyes were open, neither one of them were looking at each other, and they're like, yeah, but Laura's going to tell you how controlling you are, or Laura's going to I just liked how they were working things out and they were fine then. And the big thing, Olivia and Dime, how they were talking when everybody was doing makeup and they were like, yeah, Christina and Angela, they scream at each other and that's how they deal with their problems. And then they were talking to Olivia about how when Olivia and Dime have a disagreement, they just look at each other and they know to shut up. And I think we're going to learn a lot more about that. Because if you're not arguing and fighting and being vocal, you just look at someone and they stop, that means there's some like secretive shit going on. That's how I would do it, or I'd have code words. If they start spitting out code words, you know weird shit's going on. And the other thing, let's be a little bit fucking nicer to these girls. Yeah, we all have opinions. Yeah, we get to see 2% of 100% footage, but like you get to see 2%. Way other shit could go on that you don't get to see. You don't have to fucking rip these girls a new one and tell them that you hope they die of cancer or you hope they die of this. It's kind of fucked up, and you guys need to stop hiding behind your fucking cameras.
Yes, don't be
and hiding behind the internet because it's fucking weird. You can have opinions, but like, look at us. We have opinions, but they don't fucking matter.
Yeah,
your opinion doesn't matter either. No one cares.
I don't know these girls, and that's like something that I feel like when I was doing AfterBuzz, I don't know Sarah like Oliver, or it's Sarah Oliver, is that right? That's her name?
Sarah Oliver,
like,
yeah.
I don't know Sarah Oliver. Like I've never met her before in my life. And when I did AfterBuzz, I had said like I was just reviewing a show, and I had said some opinions about her from the show, you know, from her, and all these people took it as I was like coming after her or like being mean to her, and I'm like, I don't know her. And a few people from the last review show were like, oh, you should do one with Sarah because Sarah does a review show, which I didn't even know about. And I'm like, yeah, I would love to. Like, I would love to, like, meet Sarah and do something like this with her. But, like, I don't know her. It's like I feel like people all think that all the bad girls know each other. We don't know each other, you know?
We know a lot of each other.
A lot of us do know each
Sarah.
other.
I love Sarah. Like, I know her well.
But, like, a lot of us do know each other, but a lot of us don't know each other. So it's like, you know, you can't just, everything that we're saying right now is just us as viewers watching a TV show the same way you guys are. You know, so it's like we don't have any special insight to these girls because we don't know them. I mean, Amber did go to the reunion.
I met each girl like for like maybe 2 minutes.
Like Amber met them. I didn't meet them, you know. So
and I saw the reunion, so I know shit that like is obviously influencing my opinion.
Yeah. So yeah, okay. So
But-
is that it?
Yeah, be nicer.
Be nicer to everybody.
Be nicer.
Okay, so we love you guys. Thank you so much for watching.
We have to do a hula dance.
Yeah,
for
can you
the-
guys dance and sing the theme song, the
Please
original
give-
theme song?
Please give my video a thumbs up.
I
And
know what I want. That's
leave
right.
some
Just
comments
get it.
below.
All I know
If
is
you like this video, give it a thumbs up.
sugar, spice,
If
and
you have any
nice.
questions, concerns,
Bad
leave those
girls
below.
wanna get
Love you
rough.
guys. Talk to you later. Bye.